Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading. First off, if you are a new viewer, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, hi, I didn't say my name's Jo. And if you're a subscriber, much love to you. Right, so let's take our 3 cards and then we'll assign one of the rough stones there. Okay, we're just going to pick 1, 2 and 3. So being called to do a healing one today. So this is the Heal Yourself Oracle. I can't remember if I've said that, but let's pick, shall we? So the first card out we've got is Entrapment, and we will assign the Smoky Quartz crystal to that one. Kind of goes well with the brown. The second card out is Wild. Let's go with the more Strawberry Quartz, because that's kind of the red of that card. And the third card out is Temptation, and we'll go with this. I think that's just an all rose quartz. Okay, so I'll leave them on the table momentarily. You feel free to pause the video, choose which one screams to you, and I'll catch you in your reading. Hi there, pile number 1. You chose pile number 1 because of the card Entrapment and or, oh, look, fly buzzing around my ear, the Smoky Quartz crystal. Okay, so let's see what we need healing, shall we? It's the only thing about it being brown on brown, you can't see the quartz very well. Okay, so let's go with the Healing Spirits Oracle next and see what messages want to come through for us today, shall we? So the card that comes out is Be Calm and Keep Going. So someone here, if you chose obviously pile number 1, you're probably feeling trapped in some way, whether that's like a self-imposed prison or something that's a little bit more thrust upon you. Please seek advice and help where required. In case that's needed to be said. And then we've got Don't Fear Change, Embrace It and Grow. Okay, so keep going, keep changing, keep evolving. Let's see what we were entrapped in. I do want to take a soul coaching oracle before we hit the tarot. And let's... The more oracle cards we get, the better, I feel. Fulfillment. Someone here might not be feeling very fulfilled with the lack of movement. I don't know why I bother putting that there sometimes, truly. I should move it out of the way completely. I'm going to put that stone there. Yeah, so you might be feeling a little bit trapped in your current life, in your current situation, whether this is a job, a situation, you know, relationship. Take this as it resonates. Let's take a few tarot just to eke out this reading a little bit more, see if we can make it a little bit more specific than keep going. You know, your fulfillment is waiting for you to free yourself. You've got the 2 of Cups. Okay, so this is the card of union, twin flame, soulmate energy. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it can certainly be, you know, 2 peas in a pod. You know, 2 people coming together to maybe you're waiting for someone to help bring you through some sort of bad energy, or this could be about a relationship. There's a lot of abundance in that card. I'm kind of looking at it and I just keep thinking that's a beautiful card. The 2 of Swords, yeah, okay, so 2-2 might be a message out there for someone if you keep seeing numbers, repeated numbers. But obviously the 2 of Swords is about being at a crossroads and this decision to make and having all the, hopefully getting all the information so that you can make an informed decision. But there's certainly a decision nonetheless to be made. Let's keep going. The next tarot card out is the 7 of Cups. Okay, so this could be multiple decisions you need to make. It could be, it's very much the dreams, illusions and delusions. So this could be a sense of, you know, you feel like you've got a lot of things on your plate or a lot of things on your mind that you've got to deal with. You know, a lot of decisions to make. I don't know how many, and I don't know how intense those decisions are that you need to make, or how, what the urgency is around that. But I do feel like there could be some that need attention before you even think about something else. So take that as, deal with them, and then take that leap of faith towards your fulfillment. Okay, the Fool is taking that leap of faith towards a new path, whatever that might be for you. But you have to close out some of these old things. You have to deal with it. And it could be relationships, friendships. Okay. Don't fear the change, take the leap. I've got that card falling out and I wanted to take that card. So we'll take these two cards. But before we do take those two cards, I do just want to point out this imagery. I don't know if I showed it for long enough. This is... I don't know if you can sort of see the face there, and you can see the third eye is very activated and very open and almost pulsating light out. I do feel like I needed to just sort of show that quite specifically for someone. So I feel like you're going to get this download, or you're going to be seeing the way forward once you... I don't want to say open your eyes, I want to say open your eye. Be very intuitively led at this time, because I think you have to kind of close off to external impacts and external and people coming at you and being like, oh, you should do this, oh, you should do that. I'm not saying don't take advice, but I am saying, like I said, get informed decision. So get all your information from anywhere that you need it from, or where you need to get it from, or whom you need to get it from, and then make that decision. But the decision is yours at the end of the day. So the next card out is the Six of Pentacles. Equal giving and balance and receiving, and it's the humanitarian card. That was really badly said. Equal giving and receiving. Okay, so when you've figured out what it is that you want to change, you can then start helping others, even, because it is a humanitarian card as well. Or it could be about accepting help. Take this as it resonates. And the next card out is the Moon. So the Moon card shows us, again, intuition. Okay, it's obviously the Moon, very feminine, so it's about following your intuition. But it's also, there could be something being hidden from you that's about to be illuminated. Your path is about to be shown to you when you actually find that balance, make that decision in whatever order it needs to be. But what is it we need to heal? Let's take my nice new deck, because I'm going to start incorporating it in. This is the Law of Attraction Tarot. So it's read slightly differently. What was I going to say? It's read slightly differently. So the messages should come through a little bit clearer on how we're going to heal. But I do have a couple tarot cards, oracle cards still left to hit. Yeah, okay, so what have you been sowing? What seeds have you been sowing? With the Three of Wands here, it's, what have you been, what are you trying to cultivate? What is it that you're doing to get out of this entrapment type feeling? What are you entrapped in? You got the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups is very interesting in this card. You do have Seven of Cups twice, but this card is slightly different, as you can see, at 2277. It's about allowing that cleansing wave of emotions to come in. Like I said, now this is a crystal ball, so that is what is to come. It's like showing you, almost like it's showing you your future. And I wonder if that's what's being exposed to you with the Moon card over here. That's what's going to be shown to you, is this wave of cleansing energy coming in to help clear out whatever this entrapment is. And don't fear it. That's the whole point of these cards coming out, is that you've got to embrace this to make that journey and to grow, and be calm and keep going. You're on the right track, pile one. I feel you just need a little bit of I dare say a holding hand, but a guiding hand might be a slightly better way of putting it. you've got the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant in this deck is obviously a little bit more authoritarian, dare I say. Now that Duralex sed lex, I have never learned Latin, let me make that clear. But I did Google that, and it's, what was it? Let me put them down there. It was something along the lines of, please feel free to Google it yourselves, but it was like the law is the law. Like the law, it might be harsh, but it is what it is, kind of thing. That's not exactly what it was, but it was like the law is the law, even if you don't like it. But in this sense, I don't think that means in the law of the land, the law of men. I think that's the law of the universes, the what scientists would call physics. You know, it's those parameters that we live in the natural world. You know, like our as far as we know, I should say, our maximum speed is the speed of light. We can't go any faster than the speed of light. That is a parameter, a law of the universe. That is the one in which we've incarnated into. Right, let's keep going. So I do feel this one's a little bit more like you will get it if you just keep moving forward. Like you will achieve whatever it is the universe wants you to achieve. You've got the Star card, this very healing card. Sorry, I'm sitting a bit too far back with my arms. Yeah, you know, here's those wishes you've been making. Maybe that's where the Seven of Cups comes in down here. Maybe you've got many different wishes you've been making, different, you know, you are the star, okay? It's very guiding. You know, North Star guides us all, and even GPS is, you know, and all the satellites up in the, what's the word? I don't know what part of the sphere it's on, but they're guided by stars, okay? So the stars do guide us, but it's also very healing energy there. And the next card out is the Queen of Cups. Now, if this is to do with a relationship coming in, your fulfillment, maybe there will be children involved. Otherwise, this is just a very nurturing kind of energy, a newness, you know, a new life, a new beginning with the Fool there as well. Something you can nurture, something you can take care of, something you can grow, okay? Something that you can get fulfillment out of. Embrace it and it will grow. Well, pile number one, this is amazing. You're clearly feeling entrapped at the moment, but I don't think that's going to be for much longer, or you've just come out of it. But you've got this whole new beginning coming that is extremely fertile, fulfilling. I mean, look at all the abundance there on that fulfillment card. It could be with a person. It could be with a soulmate twin flame connection coming in. I'm not going to rule that out. But I think you need to deal with a few things first. It's almost like you need to clear the energy for that Fool to come in and you know, you need to prepare the nursery, so to speak. So this is the Law of Attraction. No, it's not. No, it's not. This is the Law of Positivism Oracle deck. My passions and visions are as expansive as the sun. Maybe there's that eye leading you forward through the light. Keep going. Pile number one, keep going. And let's take a healing mantra, just because we love these decks. I do anyway. It's a good way to close out the energy of the reading and to get any further information that wants to come through. We've got two, so let's go with it. I wasn't planning on two, but let's go with it. Releasing expectations. Only the highest possibilities come to be, whether I envision them or not. That's maybe where that blindfold comes from, and being guided. You know, the universe has plans for you that I certainly have no idea what they are. Only you know what they are, or your guides and spirit team. Inviting ecstasy. I am worthy of all the pleasures my heart desires. All those things on the Seven of Cups that you want. Fabulous. Reach out and grab them. Keep going, pile number one. You're on the right track. You might feel a bit trapped at the moment, but you're steaming ahead. Good luck. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Hi there, pile number 2. You are here because you chose either or both. The card Wild, going on a journey maybe there with the boat. Some sort of guidance required with this lantern. Interesting. And the this was the Strawberry Quartz. Hopefully you, if I put it sort of under the light a bit more, it's not, I mean, it's kind of pink. Oh yeah, I moved the thing because it was getting on my nerves. Right, so let's go with the Healing Spirits next to see what it is that we are looking at healing. So maybe someone here either is a little bit wild, is dealing with someone a little bit wild, needs to tame something a little bit wild within themselves. I'd never try and tame anything wild within someone else. Let me make that quite clear, because no good comes from that, I can assure you. Let's take a couple of these Healing Spirit Oracle cards just to eke out this message a little bit more. We've got, your soul will find those you are meant to experience life with. Oh, maybe there's someone coming in that is going to help you tap into your wild side slightly more. I say with a little wry wink, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. A bit spicy energy maybe. And then this next card is, this is the perfect time. What is it the perfect time to do? Now what's interesting is you've obviously got this very connected card. I didn't really show them very well in pile number 1 until I remembered to show these cards a little bit better. You've obviously got, you know, your heart center here, and you've got people being drawn to it because they can see your energy irradiating from you, so they're drawn by their third eye. And there's obviously all these other people hanging around as well, a couple down here. But this one again is like you radiating out. I feel like I need to say, I think this reading so far seems to be for someone who needs to actually become a little bit more wild, a little bit more open, a little bit more what's the word? These words pop into my head and then they go. Spontaneous and dare I say wild, but you know, be a little bit more open to fun and excitement, and be, you know, be a bit more outgoing. Let's take a soul coaching card for any other messages that want to come through, then we'll hit the tarot deck. Okay, so we've got flow. Okay, well, yeah, go with the flow as well. Okay, the flow is that river, that torrent, because it is quite it's quite flowing, you know, so maybe getting it out into nature, you know, getting out on the rivers and streams, or, you know, something to do with water. There are birds on that card as well, so there could be something around communication. You're in the boat, so maybe there's something literally about a boat, going on a journey, going with the flow of life, being yourself, being open, being passionate, being as outgoing as you are. I'm not saying, you know, to be something that you're not, but you'll start attracting in whomever you're supposed to attract into your life. We've got the, this is the, what is this? This is the Crystal Visions Tarot. So we've got the Moon card. Okay, so the Moon card is intuition. So there's that sort of imagery there with the mind and other people's third eye opening, seeing you through their third eye. It's a very intuition card. It's a something could be hidden from you sort of card as well, or having the so here's a bug on here, the path, the journey ahead of you illuminated. Okay, that's probably, so maybe you have to follow this lantern on your journey. Maybe this journey is just going to be quite an exciting time. You know, maybe you could be going to places, doing things you never thought you would even you would do, meeting people you wouldn't normally meet. This is a very interesting energy. The Queen of Wands, yeah, look, there you are as the Queen of Wands in that red, fiery, passionate, I don't give a shit kind of way. Wow, pile number 2. Your life's about to get really, I'm going to take that one because it did come out. Your life's about to get really exciting. And now is the perfect time. So if you're planning on doing something this summer in the Northern Hemisphere, we're in the summer, we're currently in the middle of a nice little heat wave. You know, maybe, yeah, get out and start doing things. Start travelling a little bit more, or even if it's just locally. I'm not saying going to lovely hot countries, although we would all love to do that. You got the Nine of Cups, make a wish. What is it you've been wishing for? Now's the perfect time to make these wishes. You know, put those intentions out into the world, get going, and wait for it all to start aligning. We got 2 sixes coming out next. So you've got the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so equal giving and receiving in balance. It's about the humanitarian card. So, you know, you could be working in more of a humanitarian role. Maybe, you know, bit of missionary work or something where you can go out and do a little bit of travelling. Maybe. But yeah, it's about making sure that as much as you're out and about doing stuff, you're also taking care of yourself. You've got the Six of Cups as well. So 6 obviously is a number you might be seeing. That's a bit more about a card of nostalgia. So maybe there's some people coming back round that you've known before. You know, you're attracting them back in. Otherwise, I would just say maybe you're being given something, or this is going to heal some sort of childhood wound, or, you know, something you've been wanting to do since you were a child, potentially. Now, not always am I reading specifically about, you know, masculine and feminine, but there is a lot of feminine energy on the table. I just feel like I need to say that. Not that I'm saying, men, this reading's not for you. I'm just saying there's an awful lot of feminine energy on the table. So maybe it's about being slightly more receptive. Now we've got the Star card coming out. We did also have the Knight of Cups on the bottom. I'm going to take it because I almost started bending the card trying to put him back in the deck. So clearly he wants to come out. So let's start off here, shall we? The Star card, healing. Okay, you are the star. Stars guide us. Make a wish. Okay, start moving that energy, finding some balance into what it is you do want and you don't want. Okay, but definitely start making wishes. You know, start in putting out those intentions, figuring out exactly what it is that you do want rather than what it is you don't want, and just concentrate on that and be open, honest, and be yourself. Number one, be yourself, and just find that fiery, passionate energy of yours again. Start being wild. I feel like someone lost themselves a little bit. The Knight of Cups is an offer. Okay, so you might be getting something given to you with the Six of Cups. You could be offered maybe a holiday or a job where you get to travel a little bit more, you know, where you get to kind of just be yourself in a new country where no one knows you. You can just be completely open and honest and wild and free. You know, some people do feel a little bit trapped by you know, family ties and friendship groups and things. So this is definitely about opening yourself up, being who you are, and then allowing good people to come to you. And don't worry about it if you lose anything, especially if they've been in your life a long time and they've really kept you down. Oh, pile number 2, that got a bit deep. But no, this is definitely about being more open and honest and living your true, authentic self. Right, let's take a Law of Positivism Oracle card. And then we'll hit the, what is it? Healing mantra. I know when my body needs to rest. Yeah, like I said, there's that finding that balance. Yes, go out and do all these things, but don't forget you need to look after yourself, okay? As much as it's very easy to get out there and live this high-flying life that you're clearly going to be living, yeah, don't forget to look after yourself. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing being reminded every now and again just to slow down. And can I just say, I want to take those 2 cards, but can I just say, before we take those 2 cards, we've talked about, I said about the lantern. In the Hermit card, I know we don't have the Hermit card. And do you know what? I've completely missed to do the whole, I was going to do another tarot. I'll tell you what, we'll do another tarot. Before, I'm going to leave those there so you know I don't fiddle with them. They're going to be our last 2 cards, but I completely missed the other tarot deck I was going to do. The Lantern in the Hermit card is guided by the star. That's what I wanted to say. So I tell you what, let's pop that over there with them as well. We'll come back to those in a minute because I completely forgot to do a whole other layer of cards like I did with pile number 1. If you do feel trapped, pile number 1 might be good for you to go and have a little look at because that was a lovely little reading. Okay, so let's forget I did those cards. The next tarot deck I took is the Law of Positivism, and the first one that comes out is the 7 of Wands. Now that's interesting because when I see this card, I think she does look trapped in this. It's hard work, a loom. It's skilled work, don't get me wrong. You have to be very knowledgeable. I couldn't pick up a loom or walk up to a loom and know what to do with it. But she doesn't look happy. I wouldn't necessarily say she's trapped, but she doesn't look happy. She looks, like she's going through the daily grind, so to speak. And let me just make sure you can see the words still. So, yeah, someone here could just be feeling a little bit like you want to get out and do some new things, but there might just be some things holding you back. The 4 of Wands, yeah, look at her. She's in her element. She's out in the sun. She's feeling her feminine energy. Again, very feminine. She's enjoying herself. She's true and open and being exactly who she is. She's enjoying the sun and she's smelling the flowers and she's happy, 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 happy. Which I think is inevitable for you. You just need to express your wild side a little bit more. And now you've got the 7 of Swords. Okay, so yeah, climbing out of that darkness. It doesn't feel like it's a pit of despair or anything, but it does feel like you've got this sort of shining light that wants to beckon you forward. It's like following your dreams and your hopes. Maybe you will get a phone call or a text message or an email or something about starting something new that's going to kind of pull you out of a funk. Got 7-7 on the table as well, so 6-6-7-7 might resonate with someone. And 7s are all about luck. Okay. And then we've got the Sun card. There's that beautiful sunny energy. Okay, guiding you forward. It's the happiest card in the deck. Dolphins are all about joy, playfulness. So don't forget to, we'll come back to the card, but when it said don't forget to look after yourself and rest. Have some fun, have some fun. But it's got to be tied to your passion. It can't be tied to other people's. This has got to be what it is that you want and how your life is going to be affected by it. Now, obviously, we all have people who rely on us and who we rely on. I'm not saying, to be completely selfish and just fuck everyone off and off you go. I mean, you've got to be sensible, but I do feel like there's just someone that needs a little bit more fun, a little bit more excitement in their life. And don't we all? Don't forget to look after yourself. Okay. Inspiring others. I help others feel empowered. Geez, shall I start that again? I help others feel empowered. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. I mean, maybe you'll be given something from your past, okay? And actually, even just you embodying this energy will help others to do the same thing. Anchoring the light. There's definitely light in this energy and in this reading. The light is always within me. You will be shown the way. And I think, we're on a soul level, let alone, and in a physical sense and on this earthly plane. But the sun, now's the time to get going. Start getting going, pile number 2. I'm going to leave it there. Say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye. Hi there, pile number 3. You are here because you chose either the card Temptation and or the Rose Quartz Rough Crystal here. Let's crack straight on with blah blah blah, the Healing Spirit Oracle deck. We've taken 2 of these, and then we'll hit the soul coaching, and then we'll hit the tarot. Hopefully I'll remember in this pile, unlike pile number 2, to use both of the tarot decks. We did in the end, but yeah. It was one of those moments where I was like, ah, bugger, bugger. Right, so let's take 2 of these. We have got, your path may be bumpy, but this will alter soon. Okay, that's fabulous to know. So what has been tempting you, or what are you tempting? There's been some temptation here. Hopefully this is not too jarring or anything. This is all about healing, so maybe you'll be shown what you should and shouldn't allow into your auric field. You are your purpose. Okay, yeah. You don't need to be worrying about anyone else. You don't need to seek validation from anyone else. You know, you certainly shouldn't be crying over men who wouldn't think twice about you, and or the other way around, women. Yeah. Maybe that's where this is going. Maybe. Let's find out, shall we? This is the Soul Coaching Oracle. We'll just take one of these. Just see what other messages want to come through. What other energy is coming through this reading. Power. Okay. Yes, you are your own purpose. I've got a really itchy back. Excuse me while I scratch it. Yes, you're your own purpose. I think you're forging your own path. Okay. You're battling your way through this jungle. I say in, you know, inverted commas. It's obviously not, well, unless you do live in a jungle. Yeah, you've got to like power through. Okay, now, are you being tempted? Do you want to be tempted? Should you be recognizing temptation and not allowing it to pull you off of your path? Let's see what the tarot has to say, shall we? That card poking up, so we'll take that one. Ooh, we've got the unknown card. Ever since I've done an update on this phone, the focus has been quite awful. Okay, so the unknown card is unique to this Crystal Visions tarot deck. It's what I say, it's the who, what, why, when and where. It's something is being hidden from you, something that the universe has yet to expose for whatever reason, whether that's just it's not the right time, you're not in the right headspace, or, you know, maybe you haven't met the right person yet. I mean, take that as it resonates. So there's something that's being hidden from you at this time. I wonder if it's the next step on your path, or someone coming in, maybe for someone. Let's keep going. Oh, we got these 2 want to play. Let's play. Oh, we got the World card. Okay, closing out old cycles. It's completing things so that the new can come in. So maybe that's why you don't know yet what this unknown card has yet to show you, if that makes sense. Because you haven't closed out a cycle, or there's something that needs to be, I'm dropping cards left, right, centre. Something that needs to be finished, something that needs to be completed. It could be a season that needs to play out, whether that's a season in your life or an actual season. You know, we're just coming into summer, so by the end of summer, something might be made clear to you, or as we're going into autumn in the Northern Hemisphere. Obviously, take that differently if you're in the Southern. The 5 of Wands, honestly, this card haunts my dreams. There's some conflict, okay? So, I mean, maybe that's what's being hidden from you, or maybe that is what is what is holding you back, and what you need to close out. Maybe you've got some inner conflict, or conflict with someone else, or that's what is conflicting you, is like you're being tempted by someone or by something that you know is not right for you, but you know, don't we all love that little bit of danger? But if it's going to be holding you back, I certainly wouldn't be entertaining it. The 4 of Wands, okay, so stability, happiness. It's an abundance card, a celebrations card, marriage card potentially. 3434 when I said that on the timer. There's this bloody fly, it won't leave me alone. It is obviously as well quite often seen as the 1111 twin flame soulmate connection card, spiritual ascension. But in this sense, I think it's just like you're fine. You've got this level of stability. You know, you've got everything you need behind you, this abundance, this, you know, happy home. We will take that one. So it's like, you know, keep going. Don't be tempted by the devil and by all these things. You know, I mean, this spirit, I say in inverted commas, you know, as he's depicted on the card, you know, it's not a real thing. It's a part of the ether. It's a spectre. It's an illusion. It's whatever these temptations are that's holding you from finishing this cycle and from taking your steps forward. It's almost like they're not going to offer you anything that you actually want or need. It's a mirage, you know what I'm saying? You've got the Chariot card, so there's movement here, and fast movement. Like, things want to get going. That elephant wants to just keep ploughing through the jungle towards whatever, you know, your purpose is. But I think the reason why your path is being a little bit bumpy is because you keep allowing this illusion to pull you back or keep you from your vision. Your vision's being impaired. Now, take that. I don't think that's like an actual your two eyes. I think that's more your path, you know, and your spirits, your spiritual path, you know. Yeah, there's something holding you back, but it's an illusion. It's not real. The Page of Pentacles, so you could be getting an offer coming in. You could be learning something. So there's that unknown card. It could be something to do with money, potentially. But I think it's just like you're going to find something out relatively soon, because this, even that card says like this, your path might, you know, it's bumpy, but it will change soon. Yeah, I think you're going to find something out that's going to help you break this. I don't really want to say spell, but it's going to make you realise that whatever this temptation is, whatever you're being offered, whatever lie you're being spun from whoever, you know, career, relationships, take it as it resonates, it doesn't matter. I think you're about to see through the illusion. I think you're about to find out the truth, and the truth will set you free. Okay, so the next card that came out in the Law of Attraction Tarot is the Hermit. Okay, so here you are being guided out by the star. You might be, spiritual ascension might have something to do with this, your intuition, but maybe you need to kind of just chill on your own, you know, soul search, be at one with your angels, your spirit guides, God, and try and figure out whatever this is, what this illusion is. Or they will certainly be showing you. They're going to be reminding you who the fuck you are. I think you will be shown something quite clearly. It's going to be interesting, pile number 3. This is amazing. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. The one on, like in this deck, she's pretty, she don't give no fucks either. I say that about the Queen of Wands, but in this one, she's living the dream. She's strutting her stuff while she's going on vacation, on holiday. She's got, you know, I was going to say the bellboy, but he's a man. Could be her husband, you never know. You know, sort of dragging along her suitcases, and there she goes. She's like living it. She's living her true self. She's remembered who the fuck she is. She's living in that power. You know, once, whatever this is that gets shown to you, this truth, this, I don't know, whatever it is, you're going to learn something that's going to switch you up. You're going to go from this kind of, how do I put it? Like wispy, I had to pause it then to think, like this kind of wispy, why can't I have this? Why does this happen to me? Why doesn't he want me back? Why is he or she, I'm just saying he because it's the card, why doesn't he text me back? Why does he keep breadcrumbing me? Why do I get love bombs and then nothing? You know, there's this sense of like you're gonna get a clear answer as to, you know, and it breaks this illusion, it breaks this spell. You got the Nine of Pentacles, so you get, I think there's definitely something to do with finances. Maybe that is what's going to help you. I mean, because she's all about writing her stuff and if pile number 2 resonated with you, please go and have a look, because that was definitely about living more wildly and being more open in who you are and the way you live. And maybe there's something to do with finances here. Maybe it's your finances. This is interesting because it's about reaching that next pinnacle. It's like you coming out on top. You're coming out on top, but once this spell, this illusion's been broken that you're currently caught up in, you're caught up in it, but you are about to remember who you are. Pile number 2. This is amazing. Pile number 3, sorry. This is amazing. Keep going. Okay. Then we got, the 5 of Wands. In this card, in this deck, as you can see, it is a windmill. Now, obviously, that's all about transmuting energy from its original state, so like wheat, you know, that you harvest from the fields, and then turn it into something more usable, flour, so that you can make bread and things. It is a happy card. It is a card of abundance. It's a card. It's a card. It's a card of success. There's definitely some success here, clearly. You know, you've got the Queen of Pentacles who's striking her stuff, got people chasing after her, carrying her little dog. You know, she's at one of the nicest hotels in town and she's out there doing her thing. It could be financial, it could be something to do with your work, because there you are reaching the top of that ladder with the Nine of Pentacles, you know, being in your comfort zone, and you know, maybe get control of your finances. That could be something quite specific for someone. But yeah, you're about to have something fulfilled, an ambition or something you've been wanting to do, but something's been holding you back from it, and I don't know what it is. So like I say, please comment below. But you're about to show people who you are and what your success looks like. But there just needs to be some sort of illusion needs to be broken. That's the interesting thing. Let's see. This is the law of positivism. I have a healthy and stable foundation in my life. Yes, you do. This is of the mind. I don't think this is of a physical thing. I think this is something where, you know, someone's told you you're not good enough, or like I say, they've been playing you, or a boss has been telling you that you can't have the promotion. Oh, bloody fly. You can't have the promotion for whatever reason, but then you get offered, you know, a new job, or somebody comes in and goes, hang on, I've, you know, so-and-so from down the road in the similar business is going on maternity leave, and they need you to, or, you know, they need someone to fill her place just for 9 months. But in that 9 months, or a year, whatever, that's when the illusion is broken, because you've got this cycle. I mean, it could be takes the world a year to go around the sun, 365 days, and, you know, a quarter of a day. So it could be something, but I think there's just going to be this, you know, there could be a timing thing to it, although it's going to happen quite quickly once you step out of the environment that you're in, sort of thing. Once something happens where you end up realising that you need to sort it out. Okay, opening my mind. I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. Yeah, open up that, use your intuition. Yeah, there's definitely something. Something is limiting you in some way, or someone. Then we've got integrating the ego. Everything is for me, not against me. Yeah, the path might be bumpy, but it's going to be cleared soon. What was that one? I can't remember. You are your purpose. You are your purpose. Yeah, invest in yourself. Yeah, start investing in yourself and not other people, and stop worrying about what other people think. There's some sort of illusion's going to be broken, some sort of veil is going to be lifted, you know, a bubble's going to be burst, whatever analogy you want to use. Thank you very much for watching pile number 3. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.